just a little bit longer. We wanna play just a little bit longer. Now the promoter don't mind, and the union don't mind, if we take a little time and we leave it all behind. Sing one more song.
Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please, 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 say you will, say you will. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Oh, please, please stay just a little bit more.
Now the promoter don't mind, and the roadies don't mind, if we take a little time and we leave us all behind. Sing one more song. Thank you all again. Now the seats are all empty. Let the roadies take the stage, pack it up and tear it down. They're the first to come and the last to leave, working for that minimum wage. They'll set it up in another town. Tonight the people were so fine, they waited there in line, and when they got up on their feet, they made the show. And that was sweet, but I can hear the sound of slamming doors and folding chairs, and that's a sound they'll never know. trusses down and get him up them ramps. Cause when it comes to moving me, you know you guys are the champs. But when that last guitar's been packed away, you know that I still wanna play. So just make sure you got it all set to go before you come from my piano. But the band.
What is going on, everybody? 15 viewers already. Hope everyone is doing well. Little Jackson Brown to start us off with. Missed you guys last week. Long story. I'll make it short. So this computer about a year ago, one day, wouldn't boot up. Wouldn't start. Like nothing. So did a little internet research for quite a while and figured out I could take the battery out, which the battery doesn't just pop out. It's inside. You got to take the computer apart, drain the battery, put it back in. It worked. So I never turned this computer off, like ever. I put it to sleep, but a few times electricity's went out, whatever, and I've had to do it. Well, it got turned off last Tuesday. So Wednesday, half hour before the stream, I come in here, I get it all set up, so I'm ready to go. Won't turn on. It's probably an hour before, actually. It's an hour before. And I take it apart and put it back together 4 different times. It won't work. So I tell you guys, no stream. I drive. There's plenty of, I live in a big place, even this where I live here in Frisco. I drive way down into Dallas to this computer place where I bought this because their computers are way cheaper. I take this in. He's like, nah, it's probably your motherboard. I don't even want to look at it. It'll cost you more money to get it fixed. So I buy a new computer. I drive all the way back here. It's like a 2.5 hour endeavor Wednesday night. I take the other computer, I open it. I open the box, but I don't take it out. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try. And I keep pointing to it because this is the original computer. I'm going to try this one more time. And this thing turned back on. So I boxed up the old computer, took it back last Thursday morning, got my money back. And here we are. So because changing out a computer is not as easy as it sounds. The software that I'm doing this on, it's all on this computer. It's set up right. And I have 2 different softwares. One I record on and one I live stream on. So that's probably more than you ever wanted to know, but here we are again. And if I ever turn it off again, then I will have to get a new computer, but we're back. We're back. So, all right. A lot of chat going on. Alan, you are here, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. I see what you said there. Because of the cyclone bearing down. Damn, that is not good. We had tornadoes here in Dallas a couple nights ago in the middle of the night because they always come in the middle of the night. Rodney, hope you're doing well, RG. JSB complaining about the running order, but what's new? What's new? Bostart letting us know what these are from. Lob, how are you doing? Evan David. Yes, I don't know if Acting is reacting. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there's going to be no theme on JSB's stream this weekend. And JSB, I know you went to the Christopher Cross and Toto show last night, and you were excited about that. What's up, Brian? Hope you're feeling well, brother. JL. Yeah, I hope so, John. Just put him to work. River. Well, I guess that's okay, River, but really, you'd like it to be the opposite way, right? If you didn't have to make money. Yeah. We had an earthquake here. Trace, you are up against it, girl, in that weather, man. Gurn, how's it going? All right. There's a bunch of people in here, 16. So when we get to song battles, I expect you guys to show up and show out. It is an interesting time here in the U.S., so I need you to vote. Well, it's a little hard sometimes, JSB, when you're working and stuff to actually do the reviews right away, right? All right, let's go. Speaking of JSB, with Bend the Earth by Pure Reason Revolution.
I want to be alone. And when I'm alone, I want to be with you. I want
Oh, I've got it. Good. Good man, Evan David. Yes, sir, I have it. I will probably get cracking on this unless something bad happens in the next few days, Evan David. Definitely by the end of the weekend. T-Soup, so happy for you, brother. Yeah, T-Soup's starting a new job next week. Let's wish him well.
I need a little help. You count magical. Today in the life of me.
Yeah, no, I got you, River. I knew it's got to come out April 1. Don't worry, man. I got you. I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time to get it done.
And I'm a little help. You count magical. You play the fire around me. I'll take the road for you.
It's from 2024. I have not listened to any albums myself outside of the channel in quite a while. I mean, I'll listen to songs, but our newly revised top 100 songs of the RTT or albums of the RTTC community is just kind of, I have some of yours. I still have it, but I haven't pushed it because I just haven't had time to, or I guess really just the motivation. I'll dive in for a little bit. But I mean, I'm trying to listen to probably 250 albums. I'm revisiting all of my top albums. So, and I just gotta be in the mood sometimes, crazy as that sounds. I've been a busy dude lately, with all kinds of stuff. So, it's gonna happen in the next several months, let's put it that way. I'll tell you what, River. JSB is going to be very happy with this battle. Probably both sides of it, but the second half of your battle. Bob, you gotta kill it, man. This music's gotta inspire you for that online poker tournament. No, I know, JSB, and I wasn't forgetting you on giving you input on that thing. It's been a little crazy. So you guys already did. Okay, I just didn't see it. You know, John, I've always been against, guys, this is a football play, by the way, for those of you, so we're not talking about anything weird here, but the tush push, it's a football play where the quarterback tries to rush it in and everybody gets behind him and pushes him from behind. I've always thought it should be outlawed, John, because I think it's incredibly dangerous, in your case, for Jalen Hurts, right? His body's being bent over. Like, I think it's horrible. As far as outlawing it because people can't stop it, that's insane. If that's the reasoning, and I know it is, like, figure it out and stop it. Man up, right? I just think it's dangerous for the player. Not just in that aspect, just even in the running back or wide receiver getting stopped and everybody comes in and pushes them. Like, they never used to allow that. And I think it's so dangerous if a guy would like that's as much. I won't play it yet, Rob. You just tell me when you're good, brother. You know, Evan David, I will do that top 10 for you, as I'll do every top 10 for you. Not a big fan of ZZ Top, as in not at all. I actually did an album of theirs from the 70s for Trucker Kev that I like. But as far as their 80s mainstream hit stuff, absolutely hated it. I don't think that would change, but I'd still do it with a glad heart, man. Still do it with a glad heart. How about that? Sean, always making his opinions quiet, right? Bend the Earth from Pure Reason Revolution. The name just floats right off the tongue. Brought to us by JSB. That won't be the last we hear from JSB, though. Even if you want it to be, I'm sorry. We got to hear from him again. All right. We'll go with Tim Minchin, who has been here quite a bit lately. Not actually here, but Trace bringing some Tim. I'll take Lonely tonight. They're probably better live, right, River? Like, I'm not a baseball fan, but if I go to a baseball game, it's cool to watch live. I don't know. If you're a big baseball fan, everybody, no offense, man. I'd do the Kiss top 10, Evan David. I actually think you'd be surprised. I'd probably actually like a lot of it. Not as much as Gurn would, but I'd be right there.
And I must
Oh, John, I mean, in our day, bro, they were huge, right, in the 80s? Like, you could not, I mean, the videos were nice, I'm just going to say, as a teen kid, I liked the videos, but man, the music just wasn't my thing.
And Christ, what a night, I think you're pretty high, I know I'm pretty pissed, but I'll take Lonely tonight.
Oh wow, what a request, Alan.
Denying I hate being alone. Even so, I know regret in the making. You're one of those others I swore I'd forsake. And although this extraction is taking a great act of will, I got a girl, has my heart in a house on a hill. So though I am hungry and tempted, I'm sorry I'm not gonna bite. I'm gonna take Lonely. I'll take Lonely tonight, though I know I might well have future regrets that I didn't more often take up these chances. For what is life for but to shag, drink and dance? And teenager me would be screaming his pants off, begging me
Boy, too bad you're back.
to
Now we gotta hear you
stay.
talk.
But my girl has my heart in a house half a planet away, and I'd rather murder than hurt her. So sorry, though it feels so right. I'm gonna take Lonely tonight.
Yeah, I was saying like a top 10 of Kiss's songs.
Odysseus wasn't
I would
strong
probably
enough to
enjoy it.
endure the siren song, and so he made his sailors tie him to a mast. as fast if this is true.
Man, JSB.
The devil
If I was
should
rich,
have
I'd have you get me a
offered
ticket. I'd fly over and go to that concert with you. I mean, none of those guys are young men, but I would definitely watch that concert.
I'll take lonely.
Well, I'm sure Rodney at that time, man, that music's like, wow. And I mean, obviously that album was very well acclaimed.
3.5 star boutique hotel where I will spend $25 on minibar snacks and pass out on my phone.
Wow, Evan David, your write-up looks very manageable here, man.
So soaked in relief.
I'm proud of you.
I am alone.
I was like 5 minutes late getting in here, 3 minutes late, 4 minutes late. Because I was doing a song battle and a song reaction for Barry Manilow, guy that's never been on the channel, one of our patrons, Brian. I did the battle and I was like, I could squeeze this song in. As I was watching the clock at the bottom tick, and I was like, damn, it's 5:30, but I just got done. See, I like it, River, because you just sift through and get all the best of everything for me. Like, I went into that Slayer figuring I'm probably not going to feel it. But then I was like, wow, man, these guys are on the next level. Like, instrumentation, they're on the next level, man. Seriously, I was so surprised at how much I liked it. Oh, that'd be a fun time, every day. Next up, we're going to have a song from The Weeknd, a.k.a. Alan. Really, Alan, a.k.a. The Weeknd, if you want to be technical. Was her name Mandy, John? That's what I got to know. So Alan had told us at the start of this stream, right, that, I think the exact, meant to be at work, but everything is shutting down because of the cyclone bearing down on the Queensland coast. So he thought this song would be appropriate. Is there anything you can, Alan, if you can type, you might not be at a place where you can type. Is there anything, like, what do you guys do to take cover for this? For us here, when there's a tornado, if you have basement, which no one has a basement in Texas, I do know why, but where I grew up in Nebraska, we had basements, so every time there's a tornado, here it's just like, well, let's hope this tornado doesn't take our house out, because good luck. Riders on the storm. Oh, I know, and I'll put a link to that, Evan David, down below.
Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown.
Well, and I think, remember what you said there, fair listen. That's the hardest thing to get people to do, and that's what drives me nuts. Like, in my position. I mean, it doesn't drive me nuts, but I just don't get it. You know, sometimes people go, I'm not even going to listen to this. Well, number one, why are you even commenting? And how do you know you hate it if you never listen to it? At least listen to it. But increasingly in the United States, at least, we don't listen to things with an open mind. No, I know, John. I don't know that it's much better for you right there. You're just next to get it, right? But, you know, they always tell you to go to an interior room with no windows or anything. Well, I mean, there's not many places. I mean, good luck. And we have all of the Doors albums up. It's old school reviews that Trey and I did years and years. First year of the channel, so 6 years ago. And I went back and listened to these albums for the album, top 100 albums of all time.
Girl, you gotta love your man.
I was surprised at how much I liked them.
Take
I mean, I
him by
liked
the
them when I listened to
hand.
them, but
Make him
now that I've listened to so much
understand.
more music, they've aged well.
The world on you depends. Our life will never
1
end.
minute, River, am I going to jinx you? 1 minute till you're off? Is that phone about to ring? Did it just ring when I said that? Impressive, JSB. You got a Chicago reference in there. I think you're joking, River, but if you're not, I think I might be bad luck to you on here. Yes, you did mention. I remember that now, Evan David. I remember when you said it. The Doors really like to lay down the jam, which was... Oh, River was being serious. Wow, River. All right, let me know when you're back. I did jinx you. Wow. Not a lot of groups are laying down the jam, especially like popular charting groups. But they really, they have songs that laid it down, man. And this song is only 7 minutes. But, you know, we had some 10-minute songs. Ray Manzarek, forever my go-to, Bo Stark, whenever I hear an organ guy. Because Trey and I, you know, if you listen to The Doors a lot, like on repeat, because when we did reviews, we'd listen to an album 10 to 15 times, like in a 3, 4, 5 day span. So you knew that freaking album. And the organ would get to be a bit much for this guy and for Trey after a little while, just because you're listening to it that much. So you're just like me, Alan. You're just sitting here going, well, I guess if this thing hits, it hits, man. Yeah, it's always fun. Well, John, in your defense with the whole serial killer thing, flying right, like, you know, man, like, we had the albums back then. If you had the album and it had the lyrics, but no one was really analyzing lyrics, right? You're singing along to a song that you know. We didn't have the advantage of, you know, the internet breaking it all down for us.
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm.
And I mean, if you've never digged into Doors lore, go watch those reviews. They're only 15 minutes apiece. I got some great stories about Jim on
Into
there.
this world we're thrown.
Great as in interesting. I don't know that Jim wouldn't have been a lot of fun to be around.
And packed her out alone. Riders on the storm.
Patrick, what's going on, man? How you doing? Coming into a little Jim Morrison laying it down.
Riders on the storm.
Yeah, John, I think, you know, with the quote genius, as we talked about before here, you know, there can become some idiosyncrasies with some of these guys that are majorly talented. And, you know, the thing with Jim is, you know, obviously he wrote poetry. Well, maybe not obviously, you might not. He's big into writing poetry and stuff. And so for the first album, and really part of the second album, he had a lot of material. And then he just kind of ran out of material because he's into drugs big time by then. And he wasn't writing a lot. So that's why. But however, I think their last two albums are really good. But, you know, it's a much harder work for him. And kudos to the production on this. You know, they're out here getting it done in 1971, which was a great year of music. And just a great year because I was born that year, but, you know. All right. Riders on the Storm. Thank you to Alan for this. Alan, I hope you don't have to ride on the storm. That thing bypasses you and everybody else there. All right, now another one from JSB. Lost in the Thick of It. The Coronas. And Gabrielle Aplin. don't consider. I've never even listened to the Doors albums without Jim because I don't consider those Doors albums. Just me. I don't consider Journey without Steve Perry once he left. The pre-Steve Perry I do. But, you know. All right, River, you made it out of it after I jinxed you.
I'm good for a little bit, but I get lost in the thick of it. I hate to say that I'm wrong.
Jim Morrison took a big bite out of a large piece of hash like an apple. Patrick, he was off the chain, man. He was just off the chain.
I gotta face it alone.
Yeah, exactly, Patrick. Like when you're, it's just not the same. And I know Dio did some good stuff, and a lot of people like those Sabbath albums, but it's not the same. Yeah, I think that's a little different thing, JSB. I mean, you know better than I do, but I mean, I have some Marillion experience now. That's crazy. I'm gonna take your word for it, Al.
I get lost in the thick of it sometimes. I hate to say that I'm wrong. Feels better playing.
I got your request, Carl.
Hoping you don't notice it when I'm just a bit lost.
And I got yours as well.
I gotta face it alone.
We're gonna be the inspiration for you to win some money in that online poker tournament.
Sometime just a little knees up. Sometime walk until our feet hurt. Sometime 'cause we're only growing, not unfolding. We used to be addicted. One time we couldn't even fake it. One time I guess that's when we drifted. You're right, and I hope you know it's never over. I'm good for a little bit, but I get lost in the thick of it sometimes. I hate to say that I'm wrong. Feels better playing along. Hoping you don't notice it when I'm just a bit low-spirited. And I gotta face it alone, yeah. I'm good for a little bit, just a bit low-spirited.
Yeah, I agree. And like Dio's a very like extremely talented dude.
Playing along. Hoping you don't notice it, just a bit low-spirited. I gotta face it alone.
Yeah, this is, I really enjoyed this. All right, gonna have our first song battle of the night. So we got Ghost versus Avantasia. I mean, I haven't looked up how to say it. I almost filmed your battle, JSB. I just ran out of time, so I would have known how to say it correctly, but Avantasia is how I would say it, and if it's wrong, don't worry, it'll be right when I film your song battle. So, first part of it, brand new song from Ghost, Satanized. And I am going to pull a bunch of songs, so I will shut up. Oh, you saw Rainbow open for the Scorpions in '82? That would have been a great concert, Patrick, back then. I love what you did here, Wow.
It's a sickening heartache, and it's slowly tormenting my soul. I've invested my prayers into making me whole. I should have known not to give in. I should have known not to give in. Heresy,
back to you. I mean, I'll go back and find it, Evan David. I never put it in on my Spotify or anything. But I'll go back and pull it in.
I should have known not to give in. I should have known not to give in.
Yeah, they're coming here, I think, in, I want to say August. Mackenzie might go, but she's going to MCR in September, and those tickets are freaking insane. I don't know if any other concerts are on the docket. Ghost is very good at making melodic songs that are catchy. Very good. All right, it's a battle. Avantasia. Why am I having a hard time with that now? Creep Show. It's a battle. Ian, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, man. Already past midnight in your area of the world. She is, AIR, she is bothered by the lyrical content. That's why I don't know if she'll go. She didn't realize the lyrical content when she went to the last one. They were singing most of their newer stuff. This is going to be a tough battle, I can tell you that from the start. Yeah, very nice 80s metal vibe. It's a great way to put it, Bostar. Not that you wouldn't put it a great way. Great way to put it. Oh, Ian, I can relate to your comment, man. It's an interesting time, man. Especially in my country. It's a very interesting time. I've been trying to be a good boy about all that and just kind of go, you know, we sit here and complain about it. We've got to try to find a way to come together and find solutions to, you know, to problems that we have in this country. But man, when you give up and you give a 100-minute speech and almost everything you say, literally almost everything you say is incorrect. That's how you blast people into submission. You say so many things that are wrong, you can't even fact check them. Let me bring up taxes, River. Everything I do is self-employed, so tax time is fun. It's always a deep breath. Yeah, this is really good. This is really freaking good. doing good, Steve. How you doing, man? Your Cavs just rolling along. They're not 80s, though, but they sound exactly 80s. That was really good. I've got an easy winner, even though I like the Ghost tune, so I guess that gave it away. I mean, that was really good. Your two songs better be like this, JSB, or I'm going to hold it against you, man. I'm going to hold it against you. All right, let's go. Let's get one of... I'll get your other two in here. You know what? I'll get one of yours in here, JSB, in case you're obviously way ahead of us. Time-wise, not any other way, of course. Better Things. Keon.
I've been wondering how.
Smooth. That's Ness, you got it right. Sounds like the best parts of an 80s song. 100%, man.
And I've been wondering how to speak my truth out loud and not afraid.
Vote in the battle if you haven't already. That's great, man. You did 1 mile plus today. First warm day in months. You're tougher than me, Steve. I couldn't handle that cold all the time.
So I'm digging them all up and planting some new seeds.
Hey, I'm down, River. Whatever you think, man, because that last song was fire.
Try and get over you. Know what to do.
Very smooth.
I can't start anew, and the paint thorns will be obsolete. It's one thing I know, on to better things.
2020. Who are you guys talking about, Ian? Whose show on the 24th? I mean, I saw AIR. I keep calling you JSP. I need to start calling you AIR here.
And I've been wondering how to learn to love myself. And I've been wondering how.
Boy, Steve, when I grew up in Nebraska until I was 12, we loved the snow, man. Doing all kinds of stuff in the snow. Okay, that's who I thought you were talking about. I know people probably be like, who the hell's this guy talking to? There's no JSB in here. Rob, I was holding my breath, man. You're the only guy I can talk NBA with. My gosh, man. I never see anything like what's happened to the Mavs and the injuries, bro. Never. Been watching the NBA all my life. I've had week pass since 1997. I've never seen a team decimated like that. It's insane. Heath Palace, my main man. How you doing?
And the paint thorns will be obsolete. It's one thing I know, on to better things.
We're gonna dial it back next and get maybe some 1978 cars.
On to better things.
Rob, like our top 6 players are hurt. Like I've never seen anything like it. Obviously Kyrie, AD, Gafford, Lively, Caleb Martin, even Jaden Hardy's hurt now. Who is a scorer. He's not a very good player. Now let's go, not quite yet on your battle. Little Cars, just what I needed. Fantastic song. Off the self-titled debut, there is a reaction up to this album that I did for one of our OG guys. Guy's got his own channel now, Rich Strickland.
I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time.
I actually did, JSB, at the start. I said he's doing a live stream this weekend. No theme, it all goes. But I'll get you. I'll get you. Don't worry.
It's not the perfume that you wear. It's
River. It happens every once in a while, but they're going to lock that #1 seed down too, which is going to be important. Because I don't see anybody beating them or the Celtics. It's going to be World War III in the Eastern Conference Final. Yeah, I didn't really know this album, Carl. It was a little before my time when I did the review of it. I know it's super well acclaimed. I think it gets a little more juice than what it deserves, but it is a good album. You know, it's held up as one of the greatest debuts of all time. I don't know that I'd go that far, but I mean, that's high acclaim. Your other two songs I know very well because I own the cassette of Heartbeat City.
You look so fancy, I can tell. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep.
I love their sound. Like this song right here, Patrick, I just love the sound, right? It is nostalgic. It just takes me. Not that I knew this song in 1970, it just has that sound, man.
I needed someone to please.
I just hope everyone's healthy, River, for that series. Which with the Celtics' health, we'll see. It's always so weird with you guys having the exact opposite. I mean, obviously you're across the world, seasons that we do.
And wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing
Yeah, Hunter was a great pickup for the Cavs. I told Steve that on the day they got him. Like, he's a great pickup. Oh, that's awesome, Patrick. Patrick sang this in 1979 with his early band.
I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time.
Here's what I would say about that, though, River, because the NBA landscape is, you know, like the 22 title that the Warriors won. It's like, a lot of other teams will hurt stuff. Hey, man, all you can do is beat the teams in front of you, right? There's no apologies. Like, they're hurt, they're hurt. Hey, man, you guys start talking about, not you, really, JSP, but Evan David, sometimes T-Soup, even though he's here in the U.S. You guys start talking about soccer, a.k.a. football, rugby. I don't follow that, man, so. Great choice from Ness here. We'll have 2 more card songs from Ness coming up very soon. Wob brought several songs. Wob's going to be, probably already is, in an online poker tournament. I know he's listening. We got Regina Spektor, several Regina Spektor, so I'll run one in here. We got a battle from Rob coming up. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's true. Cars, Cavs. I see that. Open, Regina Spektor. I mean, they're good this year, Patrick. They just can't play defense, which makes no sense. Because they got 2 of the top on-ball defenders in the league, and usually Tibbs' teams can really play D. He's a fantastic defensive coach. I've watched videos of him and read one of his books on defensive concepts. He's like next level, but you can't get out there and play for him. So you're just below the top 2 teams that are so good. ERL, how you doing?
Down the road.
Wait a minute. Rugby league season just started. First round was played in Las Vegas? Everybody wants to go to Las Vegas, Trace. I swear.
Wires round my fingers, potentially lovely, perpetually human.
Well, yeah, I know it's here in the U.S. because Dallas was the finalist along with New York City for the World Cup final, but New York City won it. But there's still going to be a lot of games here in Dallas. Here in Frisco, among the many things, we have the Dallas Cowboys headquarters. We have the U.S. Soccer Hall of Fame here, so like there's a lot of soccer. This place is a big soccer, or as it should be called, I know, football place. Yeah, I mean, Las Vegas, I mean, I've only been there once, Ian, and that was a long time ago, but yeah, I mean, it was fun. It's in the middle of the desert, so the weather ain't going to be great, but you're really worried about the weather when you're in Las Vegas.
I wait here in vain, scrubbing out the stains again.
You might be able to beat me now, Rob. I'm 53 and a half. You might. I don't know.
Perpetually human, suspended in
No, I knew what you meant, Patrick. Went to 7. It's a John Starks game when he couldn't hit. Yeah, you can actually, you're right, Ian, like you can find tons of value in Las Vegas, and there's some people that went over the last few years. It doesn't have to cost you a fortune, but it can if you want to go to shows and stuff. It's all on how you want to do it.
Night, the snow starts falling, and everybody stares through the windows at the
Wait a
street.
minute, Australian women's team beat England 90-4?
To see.
That's making a statement in some choice.
In the room I've built myself for straight
All right, I'll down this battle. A crispy 13 votes. Avantasia killed it.
Day I wake up feeling, day after day I wake up feeling.
Well, I think that's it, Ian. You know, when you're going to see a show, sometimes you've got to really love whoever it's about. Just the idea of it.
Suspended in
It's a mess. I know you saw the Beatles Love Show, because I remember you put a picture of that one time. Saw Blue Man Group and Copperfield.
Open up your eyes and then
Regina Spektor, who we had on, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, maybe it was 3. Gonna have several more of her songs here, brought to us by Wob. Gonna go back to the Cars, then we're gonna have a battle, then I'll get your last song, JSB. I mean, we got a lot more music on, I'm just giving everybody the update. Beyond Midnight got your song battle as well. I'm about to get ready. All right, now we go to the first Cars song I ever heard. It's the lead single off this album in 1984, Heartbeat City. I don't have to look up any of these facts because I was so into music as a 12, 13-year-old. Video was quite good, quite striking. Cars really benefited from the MTV era.
You might think I'm crazy, hang around with you. Maybe you think I'm lucky, I've something to do. But I think that you're wild, inside me is some child. You might think I'm foolish, maybe it's untrue. You might think I'm crazy, all I want is you. You might think it's hysterical, but I know when you're weak. You think you're in the movies, everything's so deep. But I think that you're wild when you flash that fragile smile. You might think it's foolish what you put me through. You might think I'm crazy, all I want is you. And it was hard, so hard to take. There's no escape without a scream. But you kept it going till the sun fell down. You kept it going. Well, you might think I'm delirious,
I gotta catch up.
way I run you down. But somewhere, sometimes,
Evan David, I've never listened to the Beatles' Love albums. Never. Because at some point, I thought that I would review it or react to it, and I would. Obviously, it hasn't happened yet. All right, let's do Rob's Battle. Gotta get down to the end of this. Okay, yeah. Let's do Rob's Battle. Beyond Midnight, that's you, Ian, huh? I knew the name. I'm like, who is that? It's you. I'll get that up after this because I know it's super late for you. It's the first single of one of the Lemon Twigs solo albums. Lemon Twigs, fantastic. One of the best albums of last year. Steve, when you get in those games that are just ugly like that, brother, they're so hard to watch, right? You wouldn't ever watch them unless it was your team. I've been living that with the Mavs lately, but yeah. I feel it, man. I don't think they can beat the... I don't think so. I think the Lakers hide. I believe it more than I did a month ago. But they're going to have defensive props against certain teams. So we'll see. We'll see. They're going to have a really hard time with OKC. People forget how good OKC is. I just worry a little bit about OKC's offense in the playoffs. I know that's the hard part right now. It's like, obviously the Beatles have some fantastic albums. It's like, this album's good, but like, this album's great, so I'm just gonna listen to the great one.
My fingers, they touch you and fill your eyes with song. My spirit tells my body that my spirit don't belong. But the right is far more righteous in a world of wrong.
Falling down on the job.
It's pitch black until the morning.
Get the battle ready.
All the saints who are slaughtered are alive like you or me.
Gotta spell Brian's name right.
Their home eternity. Their bodies bound and beaten, but their spirit proud and free. But are we left crippled in our mourning? Oh, but when I get off the train and I crawl in your bed, the past rolls away. A lifetime of
It's sell tickets, Steve. I wouldn't want that guy for $1 million, man.
the fables I've read.
Not a leader in the least bit. That's his man. Poor Nick Chubb, though, Steve. I mean, once you hurt that knee, man. That's a pretty good take, JSB. All right, this is a battle against the helicopters. Don't let me bring you down. Rob always bringing the fire. Cars are good. We got one more car song coming up. O'Kasich will not be on lead on this one, though. It's Benjamin Orr. but this is a battle.
And if you only knew, I'm gonna have to take it out of somebody, and somebody happened to be you. And I'm down, you can see it and it's paramount. If I'm down, I'm gonna drag you with me to the ground. Don't ever let me bring you down. Don't ever let me bring you down. Don't ever let me bring you down. Don't let me bring you down.
JSB's already calling it.
Yeah, I'm down. You can see it and it's paramount. If I'm down, I'm gonna drag you with me to the ground. Don't ever let me bring you down. Don't ever let me bring you down. Don't ever let me bring you down. Don't ever let me bring you down.
Trey's calling it too. All right, the helicopters. So let me bring you down. 2 people have already called it, but 2 people do not make an election. So the poll is up. The battle is live. And I'm going to have to go pull a song. I mean, I already have. But I'm not going to pull the Spotify bar down just because sometimes it doesn't want to come back up. It gets temperamental. So you're not going to be listening to the helicopters right now. You're going to be listening to Magnum. But this song is not available on US Spotify. So we got Magnum, Doors to Nowhere. Brought to us by, of course, JSP. I will put it in the chat. That's what we'll listen to. Go vote if you have not.
Up every day, took my clothes off the shed, poured out a drink from the old Frigidaire.
No, you're fine. It's fine, Jess. You know how it is, man. And I mean, if I was doing this for, if I was filming something, I'd just get on my VPN and switch it to the UK. But you can't do that when you're streaming. It runs you into problems. I tried it one time.
Always cleaned, always brushed.
It dropped me.
Now those days are gone, gone for us all. They won't return. Once there was a time you may recall. Over the wasteland, the full moon would rise. Hot summer nights put the stars in our eyes. Caught in the storm between thunder and
Got
rain.
another battle coming up.
Down the hillside like we were insane behind. Don't still know where we hide. Our childhood dreams we pass. Time without care to see. When we're not there, sunrise blown down, made the walls shine.
Take care, Rob.
Dances in white, playing
Right now in your battle, looks like the helicopters are going to take it too, brother.
slow dusty trains disappeared in the haze.
Yeah, he's 53 and a half, man. Just a youngster out here getting it
at
done.
the crowded cafes. Now those days are gone, gone for us all. They won't return. Once there was a time you may recall.
I know a few people using YouTube Music, and it's like one of those things, man. Once you get into, like, I use Apple Music for the summer a little bit because I got a free trial on the device on Amazon. It sounded so much better, but once you've been with a streaming service so long, for me, it's hard to get out of it. But everybody in my family uses it. Everybody's got their lit, you know. Well, your body's more beat down than mine is throughout the year, so you felt the way before you got to 55, I'm sure. I mean, Patrick give you a run, Steve. I don't know if Patrick's still in here. They give you a run up there. YouTube Music listener as well. Yeah, I know exactly, man. And everything literally keeps going up. So, might as well save it where you can. If you just popped in the stream, this is not the helicopter ship, it's Magnum Doors to Nowhere. Bon Jovi on steroids. Magnum's really good. Magnum stuff I know Trace is really good. JSP's brought some stuff that's up on the channel. And then his own stream.
Our childhood dreams we pass. Time without care to see. When we're not there.
We're about to have a video battle. I think we're going to be fine on it because I say that the YouTube gods are sitting there ready to down us, but the band doesn't have a lot of subs. Usually that means they're not going to pick it up in the algo. All right, now. We've got She Drew the Gun. A battle here from Ian. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I'll leave it like this. I won't pull it up. I gotta opposite it here because I think you put mirrors first. All right. Here we go. I gotta go to my phone so I can see the chat. Doing pretty good, AAR, if you can remember the gig in January, right? Enough to film a bit of it.
Your frequency is warfare, devastated that we followed it to nowhere.
Mike's as loud as it goes. Carl, anybody else having a hard time hearing me? ERL. Very quiet, huh? I'll try that. I'll try to get closer. Part of it is I probably got the music up too loud. Not on this, but on the Spotify. Because I turned it all the way up for the video I was recording before it. So that's probably the problem. Thanks for pointing that out, Carl.
smart and life is overrated. Burnt out by your pointed angels. So it goes, so it goes, so it goes. And I don't wanna get sick of hearing this. Close down and move on into service of the
This was from only 6 months ago. The next one's from 3 years ago. Look who we got down here in the corner of my screen. You can't see it because
These mirrors of you, they're mirrors
yeah,
of
I'm
me.
blocking it. It's our man. You can see the picture of Mr. Man JSB.
Don't want me to be. These mirrors of you.
It's pretty good. The beat poetry between each song is pretty impressive, actually. Ian.
Just want me to do. Don't want me to be. Give me some respect. Don't treat me like a stranger. You know the taste of my tears. Give me some respect. I'll settle for the closure. Yeah, it's been a hard year. These mirrors of you, they're mirrors of me. I cannot see it through. It's too fucking real. There's puzzles all blurred from the heart on my sleeve. These mirrors of you, they're mirrors
Gotta give
of
that
me.
thumbs up. That's really good. Now, this is 3 years ago. That was 6 months ago. We got She Drew the Gun, Behave Myself. So same artist. Very colorful, obviously. What a breakdown for me, right?
I am the rage of all women condensed to the point of explosion. I'm the silence of violation finally broken. I am the joke behind the eloquent feminist slogan, and I will not behave myself. I am the cheap labor and the overpriced beauty promotion. I'm the time bomb of pathological consumption approaching. I'm the child of Mother Earth and the dirt in her ocean, and I will not behave myself.
Maybe I need to hang one of those signs outside my house.
Get ready for my dangerous soul, unshakable heart, unstoppable change. Now I see the bars of this cage. I am the point of entanglement of oppressions interwoven. I'm the confusion of the patient, her unspoken emotion. I'm the story of all my sisters' resistance unfolding, and I will not behave myself. I am the flame of erotic power in motion. I'm the object of lust and the endpoint of loathing. I'm the wave at the source of structural violence erosion, and I will not behave myself. Under the skies and out of control. Get ready for my dangerous soul, unshakable heart, unstoppable change. Now I see the bars of this kind. Under the skies and out of control. Get ready for my dangerous soul, unshakable heart, unstoppable change. Now I see the bars of this cage.
I'm going to go back over here. I'll get the battle live. In the meantime, okay, I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. That's exactly what happened. So thank you for telling me that, Ness. So if the music's too quiet, let me know. But, you know, I use 2 different softwares that I've told you guys. We stream on one software. I record on another software. And on that software that I record on, the music's always low when I go back to edit it, and I have to pump it all the way up to 400%. It's as high as it'll go, which is fine. So I turned that all the way up, and then I forgot when I came back in here. Let's go another Regina Spektor. And I'll get this battle up. The Helicopters won the last battle, as you're about to see.
Before I closed them, and all the dreams I had the night before came back. The faces that I'd seen looked so familiar, but they're just strangers. I haven't met them yet. I know.
Okay, polls live, as always, in the order they went up. I preferred the song melody-wise mirrors the first song. The second song was stronger lyrically and definitely a almost brilliant video, right? I don't throw that around much. Like, that video was super, super well done.
But they don't help me. Each day I open up my eyes and start again. The light comes shining in my eyes. The light comes shining in my eyes. The light comes shining in my eyes. The light comes.
I would love to try that racing sim, Heath. I mean, it would be horrible. The older we are, the less well we can do of that kind of stuff. And Steve, your comment on your Cavs. This is hard, man. 82 games is a grind to stay that intense.
You and your daddy, you both look like poets. Your eyes are open wide while you are in a dream. I know.
Good rule, JSV.
Wiser than the nighttime. I know there's nothing wrong. I shouldn't feel so down. So many things I know, but they don't help me. Each day I open up my eyes to look around. The sun comes shining in my eyes. 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 Are closed now. Count the
Get a video up, obviously. Get a little remix of this song. She's got some really good stuff in. I did an album of hers a while back, and then we got several of her songs a few weeks back on here. Good stuff. There's a bunch. There's more. There's more too coming up because that's all that La brought tonight. So after this, I still got 5 more Regina songs.
And all the dreams I had.
Got a Ramon song battle. Got another song of the Cars coming up. Good to Ian, a bit like Nico and Joni Mitchell. A bit more like Nico almost, right?
But I forgot them all when I saw.
No, Steve, we didn't have Eurostep in the 80s or early 90s. They would have called it a walk then, though. I promise you they would have. Steve, you know I coach basketball. I had to, or teach basketball. I actually had to learn the Eurostep so I could teach it. It's weird though. I'm an old man and I'm broke down, but like I just have such a natural talent for basketball. I can just see a move and like I can try it once and I know how to do it. I wish anything in the rest of my life was that way, but it's not. And Kate Bush, huh? Yeah, I can hear that in there too. As she's right behind me. Patreon exclusive album review, Hounds of Love, but it's up on YouTube now. This month it's going to be Doolittle. from the Pixies. Or just Pixies. It's not the Pixies. It's always challenging though, right? On bands where there should be a the, but it's just not there. You're half right, Steve. It's one step one way and then the other way. Some guys take two steps, which obviously you know they shouldn't. I'm going to go one more Regina. Let's go older and taller. That's me. I keep getting older, but I do not keep getting taller.
But you're younger and smaller. So who's gonna call her and say that you're back again?
Yeah, Evan David is. I mean, I'm kind of that way with like anything athletic, I guess I should say. Like I can just, even now that my joints, my bodies, I could still do like weird stuff like easily. It'll hurt later on. I need something in my brain that way. Maybe that'll help me make millions, right?
Every time you decide to stay, then the world will make you go, and that's all you need to know. All the dust they got settled, and the settlers got cattle, but the cattle was rattled by the snakes that were guarding the garden gate.
What a Glenn Fry slander. But you did say rip, so we got to give you that, JSB. Well, that's because you were struck with some horribleness. We all do shrink when we get older because of the back, not to your extent, Ness, because of the yes, but.
And the things that you never did have become your youth somehow. You know everything by now. Enjoy your youth. Sounds like a threat. Enjoy your youth.
I think Heath's a ways behind, Steve, in the stream.
Like a threat, but I will anyway.
See, Regina sometimes goes with these interesting arrangements, right? That are kind of off, like in a good way.
I remembered you older and taller, but you're younger and smaller. So who's gonna call her and say that you're here at last?
Yeah, I know. JSB, because I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when Steve said that about Devo. It was a little while back.
The songs were remembered, and time just
It's the beauty of YouTube. You can just go back and watch at your own leisure.
You're around till you're not around, and that's all you need to know. Every time you decide to stay, then the world will make you go, and that's all you need to know. Enjoy your youth. Sounds like a threat. Enjoy your youth. Sounds like a threat, but I will anyway.
I actually have that song up, dude. I put it up like a week and a half ago. Somebody did it for a song battle. I didn't even know what the hell the name of that song was. I mean, I figured that was the name of it, but I didn't know who sang it. You just know that, that first, what a line, wish I was a baller, wish I was a little taller. Let's go with the last Cars song. I got your other one as well, Trace. Little black and white video for this.
It's too late.
An absolute huge hit for the Cars.
Who's gonna tell you
In
things
84, maybe 85 by the time this hit,
so great?
right? Or maybe this was the next 84. Yeah, so because this was a hit. You might think we heard earlier Magic was a big hit up here.
Thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? Who's gonna pay attention to your
Did this song go to number 1? I think it did. Maybe it was just top 5.
Yeah, who's gonna plug their ears when you scream?
3 in the US.
You can't go wrong thinking nothing's wrong.
4 in the UK.
Who's gonna drive you home?
Rick wrote it, but he let Benjamin Orr sing it. Their highest charting song.
Who's gonna hold it down?
Paul McCartney cited this song as an influence on the sound he achieved on his 1986 album Press to Play.
Who's gonna come around when you break?
No, I can't imagine this song with Rick singing it either. It would be a little different for sure.
Nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home
So it went gold in the UK.
tonight? Oh, you know you can't go on thinking
That's right, the video had Paulina Porzakova in it, who later married Rick. I forgot this was the video she was in.
drive you home tonight.
She was only 19 at the time. Rick would have been 40. Hey, you know, sounds about right in the rock world. We've had a lot worse. All right, what are we going to do here? Let's do another Regina song, and then
Stumbled into faith and thought.
I'll do your song,
God,
ERL,
this
your
is
video.
all there is.
Man, look at you, River. You got the list of me. You
Mind arose and began
guys give me some work to do this weekend. It's
to
good.
breathe.
Evan David got me his Slade top 10. I'm cooking.
Worlds began colliding on a backdrop of blue. Blue lips, blue veins. He took a step, but then felt tired. He said, I'll rest a little while.
I'm just looking at your list. I love it, River.
He tried to walk again. He wasn't a child, and all the people hurried fast, real fast, and no one ever smiled.
River, we are lockstep on your thoughts on the first half of your list.
Blue lips, blue veins, blue, the color of our planet.
I can't stand most of those artists either.
Blue lips, blue veins, blue, the color of our planet from far, far away. He stumbled into faith and thought, God, this is
Okay, this one's gonna be fun for him.
there is. The pictures in his mind arose and began to breathe. And no one saw, no one heard.
You're fine, Ian. Don't worry about it. I got plenty to do. Don't worry about it.
The pictures in his mind awoke and began to breed. They started off beneath the knowledge tree and they chopped it down to make it a picket fence and a marching along the railroad tracks. They smiled real wide for the camera lenses. They made it past the enemy lines just to become enslaved in the assembly lines. Blue lips.
Well, I just went to see if Regina Spektor was touring because
Color of our planet
you hear all
from
these, like,
far,
it'd be good just to hear a
far
musician really be a musician, but
blue veins.
she's only got 2 dates scheduled.
Color of our planet
One in
from
Jacksonville,
far,
Oregon,
far
and one in Seattle, so
blue.
that'd be a negative.
The most human color blue.
Yeah, and the heat will fold up, Steve. They're cooked, man. They're done.
Blue.
They just need the season to end, but they're going to make the playoffs. They'll make the play-in, at least.
Blue lips,
Yeah, both start.
blue veins, blue
Blah brought 7
color of
Regina
our planet
songs. We
from
still got 3
far,
left after
far
this.
away.
Not next, though. Next. I don't know why I got really loud there. I got really excited, guys. Next, we've got ERL brought Falling Frames by El Cunetro. You know I butchered that, but you guys are used to that. Watch the vid. Should be fine with this, too. Make sure it pops all right for you guys. Yeah, I mean, they're hanging their hat, Steve, on Wiggins, Tyler Hero, and Bam. No. Wrong one. Hold on. So ERL said no, so I got to go back and find the right video then. So we'll do this instead. We'll do some Teskey Brothers. Shiny Moon for Trace. It didn't feature who we needed it to feature. Oh, I got it now. I got it now, ERL.
When I was a baby,
I told you,
just a
Steve.
baby boy.
I watched Donnie from the time he came up with the Jazz, because I used to watch the Jazz all the time when Donnie was on that team. He's a dog, man.
'Cause anytime that I'm feeling
He's a guy you can give the ball to. He's one of probably 7 or 8 guys you can give the ball to, and he can just go get it
big
done.
old shining moon was always looking down on me. Shining moon, shining moon.
More R&B and smooth here for the Teskey Brothers. Man, that's crazy, Heath. But I know those setups cost so much money. If he's in the top of 1%, that's insane. Yeah, Steve, like he's pretty special, man. And he's small, dude. He's really like 6'1". And when you realize that and realize what he can do, it's freaking insane, man.
Turn my back on my friends. Cause every night when that sun goes down and I'm too wide to sleep, shining moon, shine on down, she seduces me. Shining moon.
Yeah, they list him at 6'3". He's really 6'1". So don't even buy that, Steve. But his wingspan's 6'10". So them long arms, man, it makes him play taller. Yeah, first one to do it, Evan David. A lot of points. You got to stay around a long time. Yeah, R&B Teskey Brothers. Let's go.
Now I'm a little bit older. I'm beginning to see. Shining moon, shine so bright. She's been blind to me. Cause every night, oh, I keep drowning in his rays, yeah. Shining moon never shines so bright as what it did these days. Shining moon, shining moon. Shining moon gonna help me carry.
Here is JSB's about to head out.
Shining moon gonna help me when I feel low, low. Shining moon.
There is the link for JSB AIR Acting is Reacting's live stream on Saturday. Yeah, very smooth, Trace. All right. Now, we'll do one more Regina since we're here, and then I'll go back to ERLs. I got to write this
so
down.
much easier than you think. You try so hard, and every time you get it wrong.
See, River, since I can't be in this room, this is the room I basically live in, but because of the paint, I can't be in here still 4 months later. I could be in here to film, but not to sleep. I would have watched Elimination Chamber Saturday night, but I saw what happened, and then when Trey, after he's done with the stream the other night, came out there, he's like, cue it up and watch it, so we watch it together. What a turn. What a turn, man.
Turn around, it starts to hurt. It starts to hurt, but you wanna be hurt.
No, you're always ahead of us, Heath. You and Trace always can tell us what the future looks like. Well, really, I mean, so can AIR and Evan David and Bostar and Ian, because you guys are all in the future to us, but you gotta lie to me and tell me it's better than the present that I'm living in. Not me personally, just the things going on around me. Yeah, I know, Ness. He'd never be able to do it now. I mean, he's 5'3", but he posed his own problem. Right? He's like a 5'3", this block of muscle mugs he was.
Before the light goes out, why don't you?
Yeah, I guess they figure it's his last run. Yeah, I mean, John was such a cash cow as a face, even though everybody booed him, right? His merch and everything. Trey loved him, man. Trey loved him.
Just wanna be
Random user, welcome.
They wanna be kind, they wanna play nice. They wanna be softer than the storms around you, feel them through the windows and the doors. Everybody's time has come, it's everybody's moment except yours.
Steve, I just got an update on my NBA app that Miami came storming back with a 13-0 run, huh? That was Spud. Spud Webbs, who was in the dunk contest, Ness. I mean, he's only 5'7". Muggsy was 5'3". Spud beat Dominique that year. He shouldn't have, but the visual of a 5'7" man dunking is impressive. I agree, River. I mean, neither one of them. It's funny, Cody's come a long way, technically, because he just was not a natural wrestler, right? Even though, I mean, I know obviously with Dusty being his dad, you know, and Dustin being his half brother, but he wasn't a natural. We watched him wrestle at in New Orleans when Trey and I went to the New Orleans Mania. I mean, he wasn't with WWE then. They were wrestling in a, you know, in an independent, and he did a ladder match. He was pretty good, but he was really hard working on his craft. All right, now I'm going to get this right for ERL and for all of you. Here we go.
Oigan, cabrón, el asado está quedando.
It's crazy how far behind you guys
El
are.
tema está bueno.
Like, I still don't see it on my screen. You can see. It's crazy.
Ay, está bueno el tema. Pega caleta, pero ¿cómo podemos tirar para arriba, cabrón, weón?
Watch out for this guy with the mic, man.
Calmado, cabrón. Calmado.
Yeah, when Manu bowls with the bullets. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm just talking more like he wasn't on the level when he gets in that ring with like Daniel Bryan or Rollins or like Omega or like the Young Bucks. Like he was wrestling in that realm, you know? But that's what made him better. Shit. Okay. Let's